superfood. Do you like that word superfood? I think it's far better than any fruit. And we can show you a graph here in a minute that will prove that. But the first time I looked at this, I got confused with the words phytonutrient and polyphenols and xanthones and flavonoids, and I couldn't keep them straight in my brain. So I put them down in a graph so I could understand which one was the right label for which benefit. Know that all of these are antioxidants, but labels do matter. For instance, phytonutrients mean plant nutrients, and it includes all the fruits, it includes all the cacao, it includes all of these things. Polyphenols are a subcategory under the phytonutrient category. So polyphenols, which donate nitric oxide, and you have blood sugar balance, and you have anti-inflammatory benefits, is a category under the phytonutrients. Then, under polyphenols, anything that has the word phenol, P-H-E-N-O-L, is a polyphenol. That's why the word poly is on there. Many phenols. They also include, as you can see on the screen here, quinines, stilbenes, xanthones, and flavonoids. Flavonoids are the biggest in this group. So you go phytonutrients, subgroup to polyphenols, subgroup to flavonoids, which is the biggest part, and the flavonoids make up about 2/3 of all of these polyphenols. This largest group works inside the cell. It works as an anti-inflammatory. It works on hormone balance, and in a subset of the flavonoids are flavanols. In a subset of flavanols are catechins, epicatechins, and if you combine them all together in these long chains, they become proanthocyanidins. What this means is there's way too many names, there's way too many labels, there's way too many things, and the word antioxidant just works better, doesn't it? Healthy chocolate has the following benefits. And these are the short-term benefits or immediate benefits when you take it immediately. First of all, you will reduce inflammation. You'll improve brain and heart function, improve mood and cognition, ability to think and memory, suppress appetite, which helps with weight management, open airways into the lungs, lower insulin resistance in diabetics, protects from the sun's rays. Now let me tell you why. You know that little pod that we had out here just a minute ago? That sits in tropic areas where the sun is at its hottest. How come it doesn't just burn up? It's because antioxidants are secreted in its skin and inside the plant. Antioxidants continuously detoxifying free radicals caused by the sun. The radiation from the sun is the free radical, and if it weren't for antioxidants produced from the inside of that pod, it would shrivel up and die. Now, take that wonderful ability to detoxify the free radicals from the sun, and you're transferring them to you when you consume healthy chocolate. So from the plant to you, you have a perfect combination of antioxidants. In addition, there's some long-term benefits that are starting to show up in medical studies. One they call anti-aging. I'm not sure I know what that means, except that you live from your birth to your determined time of death healthy and well. I think that's what anti-aging medicine is let's stay in a high quality of life. You're going to minimize oxidative stress. That's one of the biggest problems we have in the world. If you eat Thanksgiving dinner and you consume 3 times what you should have, and you go lay down and watch the TV, you know what? That's oxidative stress because your body's having to do too much chemistry and has too few antioxidants to help. Oxidative stress can come from the sun or just from stress, worry, no sleep. In addition, this is a long-term thing just published. You protect gene expression at the DNA level, which controls abnormal cell growth. Did I just say it prevents cancer? No. I said it controls abnormal cell growth because it doesn't allow the free radicals to cause abnormal cells. You can reduce adhesions and plaque in the arteries or in the muscles or in the nerves. It can improve nitric oxide levels. That's important for a number of reasons. One, you feel great. Another one is it helps certain libidos, and it helps with smooth muscle becoming more relaxed, including the arteries, which dilate and deliver more oxygen. And in this cocoa, in this chocolate that's healthy, there's an ingredient called arginine that's an amino acid. And in the amino acid, arginine, it's been documented to improve longevity and quality of life. That comes right from a study that's published for all doctors to see. And then there's this thing called sirtuin gene. It's been proven that if you can activate this sirtuin gene, you can make animals live 40% longer and healthier. These are the things that are in the studies today. These are all published studies. These are all long-term benefits, and that's why we call it anti-aging medicine, and that's why the top level of antioxidant function is healthy chocolate. Now, the Cooney Indians, they knew this hundreds of years before the scientists have proven it, and they would consume this drink, this mighty chocolate drink, this fruit of the gods drink, and they lived 10 years longer than any other tribe. And they attributed it to the consumption of cacao. And even on their vision quest, they drink as much as 40 cups of this in just a 2-day period of time. What they found is when they moved into the cities, they lost this longevity. But then when they got sick and obese, and they moved back to the tribes, immediately, within very short periods of time, they moved back to the longevity and healthy lives. It's a great study, old to new. Why does it work? Cacao is the most active antioxidant. This is a graph you can barely read, so I'll go quickly, but what it says is, here's all these wonderful antioxidants, fruits, vegetables of all kinds. The ORAC rating, oxygen radical absorbance capacity, means that it has the highest ability of an antioxidant to destroy or neutralize free radicals. And sitting at the very top is the cocoa, is the healthy chocolate, higher than all the rest. And by combining them together, you get a more effective and longer balance in your body. That's why we put them together with blueberries, acai, and the healthy chocolate. So, I didn't have time to take a human and grow them for 40 years. Instead, I took some plants. Now, these happen to be sprouts. And by the way, they're E. coli-free sprouts.
Thank God.
And I mixed up a bunch of these wonderful nutrients that are antioxidants that included some of the things you might recognize in your product. And I sprayed them and grew one of them, which is on your right side. This one, you can see exactly what I dissolved into the fluid and sprayed on them. You can see in just 3 days how much healthier and better they grew compared to this one that just got sprayed with water, indicating that antioxidants can help thriving or better quality of life. And in a plant, that's still valid. This is what I put together. Anti-aging, antioxidants, sprayed the plants to help them live longer and healthier. And that's exactly what I used, and that's what I dissolved into it. So you've got a placebo of water, you've got anti-aging supplements. How can we make that happen in your life? Well, if you're looking down in the mouth, you can see that the red spots back here indicate free radical damage. So when I say to you there's free radical damage going on, and you have a sore throat, most people will say, I've got a bacteria in my throat. But in reality, the free radicals produced by that bacteria are consuming the healthy tissue and making red marks. That is what free radical damage looks like in your mouth. Same kind of effect in your organs or brain or heart. Here's what it looks like in your bones. If free radicals are stealing 1 electron at a time, you can see that this is a healthy bone mass. and it's got calcium and collagen and everything in the right matrix. But if we just steal one electron at a time, free radicals will make the bone become hollow. With that in mind, you've got veins that get clogged, you've got damaged arteries, you've got damaged tissues in this picture. I brought it because this person took huge amounts of antioxidants and went from here to here just because they eliminated the free radical damage on a daily basis, and over 4 months they went from total damage to total healthy just by neutralizing free radicals. Dark chocolate is the highest rated antioxidant, yielding ORAC values 10 times greater than anything else, even strawberries and raspberries. So on this chart you can see dark chocolate at the top. Many, many times have I shown this to doctors, and immediately when they see that there's a scientific review done by the Department of Agriculture, USDA, immediately they say, where can I get some? And then they say, can't I just buy a Snickers or Hershey bar? Oh, brother, do we own them at that point, right? You know exactly where to go. When they see this kind of a chart, incredible scientific form, they're all about getting help. So now is the time to do something about your health. By the year 2030, the number of people that live to be over 65 years of age will be 2.5 times more than their